What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video. Today we are going to take a look at Anakin Skywalker from Ahsoka and that famous scene. I think that's episode 5 in Clone Wars. And boy, this is a beautiful figure, but we're going to talk more about this. And if you are interested in this figure, head over to bigbadtoystore.com. When it's available for pre-order, I'll put the link down below. This has rolling eyeball system that feels like just standard now, right? So we shouldn't be surprised anymore. But the head sculpt looks fantastic, in my opinion. The tailoring looks great. The accessories are what you would expect. I don't know the pricing yet, but I can't imagine this being more than $300. I would say in ballpark of $275, $280 perhaps, because I already put the $5 increase anyway. There's nothing new accessory-wise outside of those blasting effects that is being blocked by his lightsaber. The tailoring looks pretty decent. The head sculpt, look at this head sculpt right here. The paint application of the eyes, the texture of his face, you can see he's aged. He does have, of course, in the show he's younger compared to episode 3, but in reality he has aged. The texture of the hair, the way it was sculpted, I think the head sculpt is spot on Hayden. I think so. We are going to argue about the choice of expression, but what's in front of us, you look at the shadow of his stash as well. I mean, it's there. Technical wise, I think this is as good as it could be. It looks great. It looks, pair him up with a rolling eyeball system. As a head sculpt, looks fantastic. I like the expression. I like the head sculpt. I like everything about it as a secondary head sculpt. This should have been a DX. And like The Rock from Black Adam, like his eyebrow raising, I would have wanted a more screaming head sculpt for that. Because I think the expression is just not suited for that. But here it is. But this expression right here is so scene specific that it just doesn't work on a post like this. Like, he looks like he's bored, he's sad, he doesn't want to fight. Like, he doesn't like what he's doing. Like, hey, I hate violence, kind of thing. Like, I'm just this peaceful guy. And I don't want that. Again, this is perfect for a secondary head sculpt. Let's say he's talking to Ahsoka, or any scene where he's calm, he's peaceful, kind of demeanor. Cool. But having this as your main head sculpt, I think limits the amount of posability or interaction with other figures that you might have. We're collecting action figures, right? Like, this is an action figure at the end of the day. Keyword action. I'm a component of something like Darth Maul, like the DX, 16, where he does have a calm face and he does have this screaming face. Because if you want to put him in an action pose, having interact with another, figure, that is perfect for that situation. And the happy medium to that, because I understand not everything is going to be not have a second head sculpt. It should, but a happy medium is like a stern look, right? Like, so you can have him standing up and just still kind of feel like badass. If they included something just like a stern look, like the previous Anakin, the previous Clone Wars Anakin, just that. Obviously, chop the hair off, give him purse, and all that stuff. But in here, like this, it just doesn't work on multitude of poses or scenarios. You get a guy wielding a lightsaber, and he looks like he's gonna cry. I feel like I want to put him next to the in-art Batman and just be sad about existence. I don't know. The head sculpt looks great, technical wise. Paint apps, eyes, sculpting of the hair, like this one right here. You never go wrong who this person is supposed to be. It just doesn't work on certain situation. It's like, I would even say, because I'm thinking of an expression that is a bit odd. I'm thinking of Harley Quinn, where her mouth is open. Like, it's not suitable for every situation, but you can kind of make an argument that it's Harley Quinn, so she is kind of flamboyant, expressive kind of way. Anakin, on the other hand, sure, he could be peaceful, but I, especially unless they're gonna come up with another Anakin with a short hair who has a different expression where you can interchange the head sculpt, then I see it. Because even if you make the scene where they were fighting, he had long hair there. It's a different type. So unless the plan is to come up with another Anakin that you can interchange the head sculpt, then I see it. But right now, as what we do have, it limits the amount of scenes, poses, photography wise that you could do. Doesn't take away from the fact that it's a great looking head sculpt. The figure itself looks great. Just that. That is just my only gripe on the choice of expression that they picked. Is that it just feels like it doesn't work on a whole lot of poses. I like the head sculpt. It just, and that where you clamp it on the lightsaber, I think that looks great. I don't know if it's gonna damage the lightsaber over time, because it's both are kind of frail and kind of thin anyway. But that's something that you want to use. Go for it. It looks great. The outfit, I guess, looks good. I mean, he looks like he's wearing a skirt, but that's just how it is. Maybe thin it out a little bit. Maybe it doesn't flare out a bit more. But I don't. That's whatever, Look at this. Like, Ahsoka's ready to fight, and he would be like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to hurt anyone. They're majestic. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. But let me know in the comments. Are you guys going to get this? Are you happy with this choice? Are you willing to replace now the Clone Wars version? Because that's always on sale. I see that 35% off and all that stuff. To replace him with this. And I would just love to hear your overall thoughts on the choice of expression here, and if you're going to buy it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.